That song, though, is an absolute banger. I love that
yeah, it's
song.
a good one.
It's so good. I was trying another one of my silly, cover things last night. And I was like, that's the song to do it. Because I just love it. It's a good song. I love her, too.
She's great.
Oh, she's fantastic.
The pipes on that woman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I've grown to love her, though. Like, at the beginning,
start off?
no, at the beginning, I was like, what is this? Like, you're in an egg, and there's like a meat
There's a meat dress.
Like, what the heck is going on? I was like, I don't like this. But then, man, as time has gone on, and then new albums, ridiculous. But that song that I tried to cover, but I'm gonna keep putting those videos on YouTube. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep doing them.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Just got to put yourself out there.
Well, the thing is that I'm joking when I do them, but nobody seems to understand that it's kind of like a goof, like tongue in cheek. But either way, I'm just gonna pick songs that I think are fun and just do them anyway. I don't care what everybody thinks.
It's the Brett Davern Show. Brought to you by Adobe Radio. In partnership with Nice Guy Digital. And recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California.
California. You know what movie that is? The Wizard. Look it up.
On today's episode, Major Crimes actor Phillip Keene is in studio with us.
Plays Buzz. Buzzy Buzz. As the boy would say. As my 3-year-old son would say. Buzz. He's talking about Lightyear, though. Different Buzz. We'll figure it out.
And let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
Buzz.
Your new best friend, Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on iDoby Radio or subscribing on YouTube. Tune in or iTunes or wherever you get podcasts. Also, thank you for helping spread the word about our show and engaging with us on social media. You guys that are talking back to us out there and hitting up at Brett Davern Show and hitting me up on there. I love all of you. You're amazing. You are the heroes out there. I'm stalling because I'm scrolling to try to find one of you because there was a tweet last night that I loved. Where is it? Come on. Oh, I don't remember where it is. I'll find it during one of the breaks. Whatever. Thank you all out there. If you want to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, it's all good. You can call the show and talk right on the air. Put your little voice on these airwaves. 1-888-99-IDOBY. That's 1-888-994-3624. The email for the show is bdsfans@idoby.com. If you want to join the conversation instantly, you can text us. Just open up iMessage and enter bdsfans@idoby.com, where you usually put someone's phone number, compose your text, send it off, and it winds up on this iPad right in front of me instantly. Once again, that's bdsfans@idobi.com. Just like Destiny did this morning. She says, "Hi guys, I'm a big fan of Switch to Birth."
Hey, what's up, Destiny?
Destiny checking in. Destiny with an I.
Destiny.
Actually, Destiny with a Y and an I.
So, Destiny.
Destiny.
Destiny. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, big show to get to today. Buzz Watson himself, Phillip Keene in studio. Very excited for this. He's a good guy. We've worked together, Katie.
I know.
This time it's someone I've worked with. So we'll get to all of that. But before we do, good morning, Boy Wonder.
Good morning, Brett Davern.
And Katie LeClaire.
Today is National Step in the Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day.
Oh my goodness.
Permission to be a jerk, everybody.
Or permission to just have fun.
Well, yeah.
Just makes me think of Gene Kelly.
That's true.
Singing in the rain.
Don't be so serious, people.
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, I'll put the umbrella away and just start tap dancing. Why not?
If you're a tapper, anyway.
Do-de-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, the boy loves Singing in the Rain.
Who doesn't?
We watch so many YouTube videos together, me and the boy. We have a lot of fun doing it. Mm-hmm. He's got good taste. We watch a lot of musical theater because that's what Daddy likes to watch. And he loves Singing in the Rain. He loves like before bedtime. Every once in a while, I'm like, "Hey man, you want to watch some videos or whatever?" That's how I talk to him. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, bro? You want to watch some videos?" And he's like, good morning, good morning." And I'm like, "All right, fine." So that's from Singing in the Rain too, if you didn't know.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. Talking to the people. Update, everybody. The great apricot debate has been settled on Twitter. I put out a poll. Is it apricot or apricot?
Yeah.
Apricot won. It's like 60%, 60-something percent to 30-something percent.
Yeah.
So I think apricot is the winner. But I think I'm just going to keep saying apricot.
Are you going to buy it in the App Store, too?
You know why? No. No. That one. Hit the buzzer.
No, I can't buzz myself.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, there you go. I'm still going to keep saying apricot because you can't tell me what to do, Twitter. So.
They did tell you to keep your facial hair.
They did, and I did that. The beard is still rocking. I trimmed it up a little, though. Used the old beard trimmer on. It was getting unruly. The other update I want to get to, though, quickly. And then we'll play some music. Where'd he go?
Right here.
Oh.
Hey.
Where is he?
Hey.
Parker,
come here.
Come here.
Parker is a grown beast.
Parker, listen to your stepfather. Get over here.
All right, here he is.
All right. Oh, here he is.
He's a menace.
Oh, look at this guy. A lot of people have been asking on social media, how's Parker doing? Is he bigger? What's going on?
Oh, he's bigger.
He's bigger. He is bigger. He goes up and down stairs now.
Kind of barely, though.
Yeah, he's a cutie. Yeah. You want to see Parker, go to YouTube, check him out. Oh, the paw, the face.
Oh, paw, the face.
Oh, Parker. He's the best. So Parker's hanging out again today. All right. Let's listen to some music and then really get the show going. This is... It's a band called The Maine.
And they rock hard.
Man, they're loud. This song's Bad Behavior. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Got something to say? Send Brett a text right now with iMessage. Text message BDS fans at adobe.com. You're listening to The Brett Davern Show.
A sign of the apocalypse.
Vice.com has a report about CDS, the Consumer Electronics Show, which is happening in Vegas right now, or this week. So, the Sapphire Gentlemen's Club has shipped in 2 robotic dancers from London. They're going to be here all week long. It's just for a publicity stunt for the event. But those robots do exist.
I was going to say, or are they?
In London. So Skynet is not far away.
That was a sign of the apocalypse.
What do you think about that, Brett?
The Skynet strippers are coming.
They're coming.
Wait, they're robot strippers?
They are robot strippers. There's a video of it.
What? What does that even?
They dance on the poles. They're literally pole dancing robots.
But do robots wear clothes and then shed their clothing?
Well,
Like, is that stripping?
Well, okay, fine. So maybe they're not stripping, but
They're
they
just
are dancers.
Naked dancers.
They're naked robot dancers.
Are they covered in? Sorry, I don't. But can I? Announcement, by the way, everybody. I don't cough at all during the day
until we hit record.
Well, I kind of cough on the way here. I think it's a morning thing. I'm trying to figure it out. Because I don't know what's up. Anyway, there it is again. I don't know. All right, so are these the kind of robots though that are covered in like the fake skin, in like the weird like sex toy skin?
No, not that.
They look more like iRobot, like the movie.
It's not Ex Machina. It's more, like...
It's more Ex Machina, like the end of Ex Machina, where she doesn't have the skin any. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay.
So they're hard metal.
Weird.
But
so they're just like gyrating robots then?
They are, but they move slow. It's not anything... I watched the video.
What? I don't know.
You can watch a video. It is weird. But what's freaky to me is...
Is it supposed to be sexy, or is this just like a hey, look what we can do?
No, it's definitely just like a stunt to get people to come in.
All right, because there's probably a niche out there though. Maybe. I don't know how big it would be.
But then there's like the theory of singularity, right? Which is like the robots there's gonna be like a robot army.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take out a real army.
Hey Alexa, order me a robot stripper.
And then it self-drives its own car to your house.
Yeah. I know.
This is what I'm saying. This is the future. You guys, we're living in the future.
It's just I don't understand.
This reminds me of the conversation that we had about robots not very long ago, and whether or not like we got feedback from people saying that robots had like you can't treat them like objects.
What?
Don't you remember that?
Oh, the sex robot thing
that was on the BBC.
Yeah.
It's a weird world.
I don't know what's going on.
World.
People are texting in.
What are they saying?
Abby, who was the super fan of the
I love Abby.
day, or did I give her super fan of the week or just of the day?
It's the day.
Oh yeah, just the day. Yeah. So she's
got to work a little harder to get the full week.
She's not the super fan of today. She's a super fan of yesterday. But anyway, Abby, she just says good morning. But
good morning, Abby.
Very nice of her to do so. And then also 570 checking in, listening live for the first time in 2018.
All right, 570. We're going to do a live show in Abby's living room, right?
I loved it. Far be it from me to complain, right? I mean, I've never known you to be a complainer. It's not like me to complain. No. But I love you guys, and I love that you're texting in, and please don't stop. Please don't take this as you should stop. It's just, I love that you guys say hi, and that's great, but I want to hear your thoughts on robot strippers. That's what I want to be hearing on the text line.
I'm pro robot stripper.
Yeah, I want you guys more chiming in on like what we're talking about, but that's okay.
Let's be specific.
Oh, here you go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Someone just texted in. The 928. Oh, it's Abby. Abby says, "Hey Brett, you just made my Alexa go off and she asked if I wanted to order a robot." I love that. That's hilarious. Alexa, tell me something interesting. It's my favorite thing to do.
Now they're not
Alexa.
listening to us.
Well, that's all
They're
right.
listening to Alexa.
Mm-hmm. The 4-4 checking in. Robots are taking over.
They are. People often ask me if I get the National Day from Alexa. And it turns out I don't.
Well, she does that, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an Alexa for Christmas.
If you say, good morning, Alexa, good morning, it will tell you, everyone's Alexas are going crazy. It will tell you,
it gives you like a
Richard T.
news
Jones'
update
birthday.
And then, some things. I got an Alexa for Christmas, and I like it. I really, really like it. What I don't like about it is I got two Alexas. I got one in the back office and then one in the kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. And I try to use Spotify on it, And you can't use Spotify in multiple locations. So then I had to sign up for a family Spotify. But then now I have to name all my different Spotifys have to be signed up to a different email. So I had to make a bunch of like fake email addresses so that now I can listen to Spotify. Because, my God. All right.
Did you get it to work?
I'm driving around in my car trying to listen to something on my phone Spotify. But then every time I turn on my phone Spotify, it says I'm listening to Moana in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because the boy now, he yells at Alexa all the time. Constantly. It only took like a week. These kids, they're growing up. They just are going to know how to do it all.
Yeah.
It's like becoming second nature. Like he's in the kitchen now and he goes, Alexa, play Moana Maui. And then she's just like, either does it or doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, Abby says my Alexa's going off. Quit it. Stop it. All right. Let's go to a break. We'll be right back after this song with our very special guest, Phillip Keene from Major Crimes. Major Crimes series finale airing January 16th at 9 p.m. The end of an era. Over 100 episodes for that show. Was a long, good run for them. But we'll get into all of that with him. On the other side of you guys listening to Pain by The War on Drugs.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, IW Radio.
All right. The 205 texted in during the break, Katie. She said, my 6-year-old twins do the same thing with Google Home, only they yell it to play Alvin and the Chipmunks. All these devices now, all these kids are just growing up going like, Siri, do my homework. It's crazy. Phillip Keene in studio. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Here, I'll do it for you. There we go. These new mic stands, we can put them wherever we want. Welcome. It's good to see you again.
Too. Last time I saw you, you were in an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, an orange jumpsuit with disgusting tattoos all over my body.
Yes, that's right.
But necessary for the character.
True.
But, yeah, that was fun, man. I had so much fun with you guys. That was what? Just like one season ago? Or like
season 5. So
season 5?
Yes, it was over a year ago.
Okay. Yeah. And you were telling me during the break, I think we must have read an old article or something in doing research. So the series finale was actually
Tuesday.
this till a couple days ago.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so people, you got to go back and maybe on demand or something like that if you missed it.
I think it's on iTunes too.
Okay, there you go. But man, end of an era. But like we were saying, all good things must come to an end. You, though, your character, because you started on The Closer.
That's right.
Over 200 episodes?
214 to be exact.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
And I didn't realize how many we had done until the last show on Tuesday when it aired.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. Like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And not just me on the show, but so many of the crew stayed with us the entire time.
Wow,
which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like a family after that.
very
I mean,
much so.
because The Closer started, when, 2005, something like that? 2006?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
I forget right now.
Oh, man, what a run.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, though.
Thank you. 13 years, yeah.
Of course. I mean, jeez. In this business, doing anything for even like 2 years is a miracle. So
this is going to be my first pilot season.
Well, welcome.
Oh, poor me, right?
Jump on in. The water's fine.
Okay.
I had I went back to that a couple years ago. It's fun.
Yeah?
It's so great.
I'll take your
Everyone
word for
loves
it.
it.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank
Are you
you.
going out? Are you going on meetings? Are there new things in the
Not
works? What's
just
happening?
Yet. I hear it's a little slow. I did a movie, though. I did a movie in Buffalo. I got to play a really nice guy. He has his first wife is blind, and then his second wife he picks up at a casino. And in the meantime, he's having an affair. So, really sweet guy.
Yeah, real
a
salt of the earth.
contemporary, yeah.
What's that called?
Right, I can't give the name
Okay,
away right
okay.
now, but there is a title, and I don't know if it's going to stay there.
Okay.
And the release date is yet to be determined.
Well, we'll have you back whenever that
Okay,
is,
cool,
and
cool.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into all that.
They're the guys who did Sharknado,
Oh.
so it's going to be kind
Oh,
of fun.
exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited about that. Oh man, pilot season. You got any maybe not from this pilot season but maybe from back in the day. I love talking to people about this, and I hope you're willing to share.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a just bad audition story, or like maybe you weren't bad, but maybe there's just a bad
No, I was bad.
situation, or well, just
We all have one.
like maybe
those
the casting
moments.
director was in a bad mood. I don't know, but you got any like awkward, weird things that have happened in the past or present?
There was one casting director, which you didn't get to meet this particular person, but they were in an audition, and he was reading the child to the other person's parent, and he decided in the middle of the audition to eat chocolate. So he's eating a chocolate in the middle of it, and then the other producers heard about this and said, "What were you doing?" He goes, "Well, it was a choice." He goes, "We're
What?
not here to see your choices. We are here to see the
What?
actors' choices."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
So-
The person off camera is making a choice.
Yes.
Oh
Because
no.
I was 5 and I wanted to eat a chocolate.
Oh
Well,
my
but
goodness.
It's not for you. It's for
Wow.
the actor.
I'm telling you, everybody out there listening, if you're wondering, you know, sometimes in movies you see that scene where like the character is an actor in the movie or something, so it's the character's going in for an audition, and then there's that movie thing where the cast character's on their phone or the producer's on their phone or whatever. That happens. I have had that
I've
happen.
had that happen.
I have had that happen.
Wow.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
And like I've heard people out there, you know, I go back home or something, the people that aren't actors, and they say like, that doesn't happen, does it? I go, no, it does.
What do you
I've had
do
that
when
happen.
that happens? Like,
I just soldier on and power through. I
Do
don't
you?
know. Yeah, I
I
mean,
stop.
No.
No, I do.
Good for you.
You do?
Yeah, if you're on your phone, I'll wait. I'll
Katie
wait. It's
LeClaire
okay,
with
and I'll pick
way
it.
more guts than me.
And I'll pick it back up exactly where I stopped it.
Yeah.
But I'll wait. I'll wait for your eye contact.
Interesting.
Well, see, I was
Interesting.
so spoiled for these last 13 years working
Yeah.
on our show.
Yeah.
Because I never had to audition for our show, just for various reasons. But I heard that every time an actor came in to audition for our show, all the producers stood up, shook hands,
Yeah.
introduced
Beautiful.
themselves, and just.
I
made
mean,
everybody feel
I
comfortable.
auditioned for the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you it was a beautiful experience. It was wonderful. It's one of those things where I've gotten, I hate saying lucky, fortunate enough to be on do a couple guest spots on various shows, Major Crimes, CSI, NCIS, things like that have been going for a while, and coming on them as they've been going. And I got to tell you, couple of those shows you go on and it's not very comfortable. Like you can tell that the people have been there for years. It's a little stale. They're a
Yeah.
little cold maybe, or maybe they're not cold. They've just been doing it and it's routine for them.
And they come in, they do the job, they leave.
Exactly. Major Crimes was not that way at all. It was an amazing experience. The cast was so warm. James, showrunner, creator, incredibly warm person.
That's
and
how you
just
stick
it
around
was
forever,
it was
you
just
know?
a great
Exactly.
great
And
experience.
another thing, just to that point, there's a lot of talk right now, and rightly so, about abusive environments and things like
right,
that.
in
And that's
Hollywood,
one
sure.
thing that we never had on our set. You know, from the producers down, everybody. It was a very safe space, I think, for everybody to work in.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
which is a
and
nice
safe,
thing. So
like-
shout out to Mike Robin and James Duff for creating that.
Safe creatively too,
Yeah,
just in
absolutely.
terms of like for me, like I said, like when you come onto a show, you never really know how it is, and you guys are already 5 seasons deep and all that stuff, and but to be able to come on and work creatively like with James, and I think my first episode I did was directed by Patrick Duffy.
Wasn't
who was
he great?
Such a nice
Yeah.
guy, and like in rehearsal, like he's going like, what kind of choices do you want to make? And I'm like, I'm just the guest star. Really? Okay, like let's get creative.
But that
and
was the cool
that's
thing
so
about
much
our
fun.
show, was that
Yeah.
the guest stars really got to bring a lot of color to
Yeah.
the show.
Well, that's why I lasted forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's those kind of shows that last forever. But so playing Buzz Watson for over 200 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ugh, so cool.
That was a lot of fun. But, a lot of people will always ask me about techie stuff. And
Oh, yeah?
So I had to play like I knew what I was doing. I just got a new laptop, and it's still in the box.
I love that. I love that. What's one of your favorite? I'm sure you get it, like when you're traveling around, especially with a show like that was on forever. Lots of fans of the show and people coming up to you. Do you have like a favorite fan interaction?
Well, there was one just yesterday. I was in
Oh,
Beverly
really?
Hills doing some shopping for my godchildren, and the woman came up, just randomly walked past me. She goes, "I saw you last night." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? Where? My house or at dinner? Or what are you talking about?" She goes, No. The show was really great. I love you.
Oh, that's cool.
That was sweet. So that's always a nice thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But when it comes out of the blue like that, it's a little surprising.
Yeah, it could be a little jarring. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Oh, that's funny. Let's take a break, and then we'll continue the conversation. And, of course, we'll get into our 2 lines of questioning, and we'll see which one Phillip is going to pick. But
Sounds
before we do all that, this is Longview by a band called Green Day? Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.
We were talking during the break about like musical theater stuff because we were
Yeah.
talking about the boy he loves watching the music. It's interesting. I show him the musical theater numbers, but then also he's into like like drag racing videos and the Blue Angels videos. The Blue Angels, that the airplane like stunt pilot thing, the Navy, whatever it is, demonstration thing. Their videos are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But then, and you were talking, so are you, now I call myself a musical theater nerd. I don't mean to call you a nerd, but can I call you a musical theater nerd?
Not so much musical theater, but more like a Busby Berkeley,
Okay.
MGM musical kind of
Oh,
stuff.
right.
Yeah,
Like the
those
classic Hollywood.
things. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch, what's the name of that movie? I just watched it a couple of days ago. George Clooney, Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It was kind of fun.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, making fun of all that period.
I love when they walked onto that one stage and it was like Channing Tatum doing that tap number with all the sailors and stuff. I mean, it was like just
lots of innuendo there.
Yeah, well, yeah, but just I don't know. It was that old timey Hollywood thing. Just was kind of interesting. I love.
They worked everybody 18 hours a day. No unions and like.
The good old days.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. But once you got in with the studio, you were in.
Yeah, you were a contract player for
Yeah,
7
you
years.
And then you
you
get
just-
214 episodes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you get 214 movies, but you're a cowboy in every single one of them.
Oh,
Or it's,
well.
whatever. Where'd you grow up, Phillip?
I grew up in Los Angeles, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Why?
so-
Why?
People always ask, were your parents in the military? And I say, no. We were just a very dysfunctional family. So I don't know if your parents ever argued.
Never.
Never, of course not. No one's parents
No.
ever argue. So usually mom would go to her mom's house, right? And you would go and visit grandma for a little bit. Well, I went to go visit my aunt who lived in another country.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many years in each? Like, would you be there for?
A year in each place.
Really?
When I was 3.5 and then 12.
Interesting.
So when I came back to the States, I didn't speak English.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You
picked it up right away.
Well, I had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
We're still, at age three and
Yeah,
a half,
oh, yeah.
they're still learning all the words. And
Oh, they
picking
soak
stuff up.
everything up.
Exactly. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the ideal time to learn another language.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Oh yeah, the boy picked up a few words during the national championship game the other night.
Maybe not ones
That
that
I'm
need to be repeated.
Trying to scrub out of.
Okay.
He's just walking around the house now like Nick Saban sucks or something, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
calm down. But at least I don't have to worry about him going to Alabama, so that's all right.
There you go.
He's scratched Alabama off his list of universities, I think.
Okay.
So
Well, it's
that's
good that he's deciding early.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
He's making that choice himself.
I love
clearly
that.
too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What did your folks do?
They were in the restaurant business.
Interesting.
What kind of restaurants?
Mexican restaurants, and we had a steakhouse for a while. So I was frightened by country western music at a very early age.
Oh, one of those steakhouses with like the wagon wheels and like
Pretty
the
much, yeah. There was a whole like,
horseshoes on
western
the
town set up on the inside. So, you were eating in the town square.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen, I put my time in at Saddle Ranch on the Sunset Strip when I first moved here.
Yeah.
Drove that bull for over a year.
Yeah, so I would go to school. It was during high school, so I would go to school during the day, and then right after school, I'd go to work, start my shift at 3, and then end up as the bar closed at the restaurant at 2, and then go home and then try and get some sleep, and then. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so.
Katie's family's in the restaurant business. Every time she goes home, she works some shifts.
I do.
Yeah. That's how it goes, right? Like when your parents own a restaurant, you inevitably end up
Everybody
working
pitches
there,
in.
right?
Helping
This
out,
is what
yeah.
I
I love
hear.
it though.
That's what
I
you
do.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it.
It's
I
a good
do.
experience.
Yeah.
I did it for years. I did it in Miami, and then I was a flight attendant for Pan Am. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so that was a lot of fun too.
Interesting. For Pan Am.
Long time
Ooh,
ago.
Catch Me If You Can, sort of.
True. Same company.
Interesting. I love that movie. Oh yeah, it's a good movie. And then how'd you come to acting then?
Well, when I came back to Los Angeles after living in London and Amsterdam, made my way back to Miami, and then back to
Oh
LA.
my gosh, you really
Well
have been all
traveled.
over.
All over the place.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know what I wanted to do after the company went bust. So I had a bunch of jobs in the meantime. I was a makeup artist for a little while. I worked for Calvin Klein.
So-
I worked at
so you
Neiman's.
were-
I worked at Saks.
You were flying with Pan Am,
Yes.
and you were based in
London.
In London.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it was so expensive when I moved there. I went to visit friends in Amsterdam for a weekend and fell in love with it. So I ended up
Amsterdam's amazing.
living there for a year and commuting.
Yeah.
So some
Wow.
people have an hour and a half drive, right, on the freeway, right? So, but I had a 40-minute flight to work.
Yeah.
Wow.
One little story that I like to tell is: have you ever left anything at home and had to go back?
Of course.
Okay. So, all right.
I am
So
already
this
filling in
happened
where
to
this
me
is going.
once, right? So I'd get up in the morning in Amsterdam and take the subway to the train to the airport, and then get on my commuter flight to London,
Right.
and then for a 6 o'clock evening flight. But I'd left my house at 7 in the morning in Amsterdam, so I'm waiting all day in the crew lounge. I work to New York. Say it's a Friday. I get there Friday night. When you're 21, what do? You go out.
Yeah.
So I was there.
Of course.
Go out, and then Saturday I fly back to London, arrive Sunday, get on the plane to go back to Amsterdam, get to my apartment, and I don't have my keys.
Oh.
Holy heck, what the heck am I going to do? And so I just turn around, get back on the subway, back on the train, fly back to London to
No,
fly back
oh
to
my
New
gosh.
York.
Oh my
'cause I
gosh.
just landed that morning, go back to New York that afternoon, and my keys are in the lost and found. And
In
then-
New York.
Yes, run back to the terminal and get back on a plane to fly back to London, to go back to Amsterdam, to change into my other uniform, to work a trip back to New York.
Oh.
So I crossed the Atlantic,
my.
I think 5 times in 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah. I will never do that again. So if you feel badly about leaving something at home, don't. Because there's always a worse
Wow.
story.
I feel
Oh my
like you are the
gosh.
perfect person to ask this next question
Okay.
to, because I talk to people a lot about it actually. So when you're traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never gotten an answer. I don't know who to trust on this one, but I feel like you're gonna have a good answer. When traveling, especially internationally, you're taking these long trips
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. What should we do about the time change? Like, because some people say, hey, get on their time right away.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you get there at night, just go to sleep. I know you want to party and hang
Mm-hmm.
out, but just go to sleep, get changed right away. Some people are like, nah, never change. If you're only there a couple days, never change. What should we do?
There's a number of theories. I think the best thing is to drink tons and tons of water. Because part of the jet lag experience is being dehydrated.
That was my problem when I went to Amsterdam. I didn't drink enough water.
Enough water. Well, there's
drank.
water in beer.
Well,
right?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But I think if you can try and get on the other time schedule as soon as possible, like taking a later flight from here and then getting in late in
Right.
the afternoon, staying up for a few hours.
That's true.
and
Prior
try
planning
to
on the
go-
flight,
Try
you
to go to
take.
sleep
Okay.
at your normal time if you can.
Okay. So get on their time.
If you can. Yeah.
And drink water.
Drink tons of water.
In life, drink more water.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone needs
Exactly.
more water.
Or
You
just more beer.
Right.
And always know where the bathroom is. That's
Right.
a good thing.
That's good advice. That's just good advice in general.
Yeah.
Even if you're
Especially
not
with a little one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Totally. All right. Let's see. Last thing to do with you here. I got 2 note cards, one in each hand.
Okay.
They each contain a different line of questioning. But you determine which line of questioning I'm going to ask you because I'm going to put them behind my back and you tell me your right hand or left hand.
But I saw the colors. One is purple and one is orange.
Mm-hmm.
In honor of Holland, we're going to go with orange. William of Orange.
Wait, no, you can't go with orange. I don't know which one's in which hand.
Oh,
you got to
okay.
go left or right. I'm not looking. I'm not looking
I
either.
won't look. You look and see which hand is.
Oh,
which
he
one.
wants to
I
rig
want
it.
the orange one.
Phillip Keene rigging my game.
Hey, I'm the guest, right? You asked me in, so
All
I'm
right.
going to take the orange card, whichever one that is.
Are we doing that, Brett?
Can we do
Make it
that?
happen.
Which hand is in which? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
That one.
Brett's right.
Okay, you're right.
It was the orange card. How did we do
Oh,
that?
Amazing.
That's really good.
Oh, that was weird. You just got lucky.
Yeah.
All right, the orange card is. Oh, we don't really do this one that often, actually.
We don't. It's
maybe
exciting.
The purple card is 7 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The orange card is this or that.
Okay.
So it's a rapid fire. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be rapid fire, but it's a this or that. So.
Played a game kind of like this with Raymond Cruz on set. You remember him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the game he plays?
Would you rather?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I love those. I love the would you rather questions.
okay.
Those are my.
Did you guys ever play the 1, 2, 3 game?
I don't
What's the one?
think
Oh.
Your 1, 2, 3 game.
My 1, 2, 3 game. I have a lot of dumb games I make up on sets, especially if you're going to be there for a while, a movie or something like that. Just 'cause you got to pass the time. The 1, 2, 3 game is fun. Should we try? Well, we're getting away from the. We have time.
Yeah.
Okay. The 1, 2, 3 game is silly, but it works like this.
Okay.
So you and we are locking eyes as we are right now,
Yeah.
and I say 1, 2, 3 or whatever, and you just say any word in the English language that pops into your head.
Oh gosh.
It
this could
doesn't
be
matter.
dangerous. Okay.
Oh, it's fun. No, it's fun.
Anything.
Okay.
Just
okay.
like anything.
Okay.
All right?
Mhm.
So 1, 2, 3.
Orange.
Travel. What'd you say?
Orange.
Orange and travel.
Yes.
Okay.
So now
This should be easy.
what we do now
Uh-huh.
is we take a second to think about it, and you said orange, I said travel. So now you, without saying it out loud, come up with the word that's in the middle of those words. And I know that makes no sense.
Okay.
Orange and travel. But whatever that means to you.
Wow.
And we're both going to say it on the count of 3.
Okay.
Orange.
But you gotta make eye contact.
I know, but I'm thinking. Orange and travel. Oh man, orange.
This
travel.
is so
I
easy.
don't know.
Phillip, do it with me.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is great. Okay.
All right. Well, this isn't the game, but all right.
I'm jumping in.
All
Ready?
right.
Because I didn't know
Okay,
it because
lock
you just
eyes.
said it.
Mind
Okay.
meld. Wait. First, take a beat. Mind meld. Give it to each other. Give it to each other.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Holland.
Easy.
See
Yeah,
that?
you just said it.
In two, sort of.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I like that game. That's a silly, stupid
That's
game.
such- it's
I
such
don't even
fun.
remember who made that up or if I made it up, but I was playing it on some set somewhere.
She's super smart, so she gets it.
I pay attention.
I think you guys gave it to each other.
We
Like, you
did.
can
I saw it in
mentally-
your
Yeah,
eyes.
exactly.
I was like, we got it? Yeah, we got it. All
The
right.
It was a fun
windmills,
game.
the wooden shoes.
Yeah.
I like that you both said Holland, though. That's interesting.
Instead of the Netherlands?
Yeah, instead of the Netherlands
Yeah.
or like.
Well, if you
yeah.
say the Netherlands, a lot of people don't know what you're talking about. That's sad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. all right.
Yeah. Well, in Holland, I think they would say Nederlands.
Yeah.
So
Did you pick those languages up too?
I picked up what I call bar Dutch.
So like ordering a beer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one too.
Okay.
What was they taught me to say?
Dankjewel. Thank you.
Well, no, they taught me to say. I don't know if YouTube's going to flag it or not. Do they flag other languages?
Probably.
Say Noken in the Koken.
I can just imagine what that means.
Yeah.
I kind of like it, though.
Noken in the Koken. Which then my buddy that I was traveling with and I started saying it sounded like very Californian, like Noken in the Koken.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay.
All right. This or that.
Orange card. Got it.
Salty or sweet?
Salty.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Pancakes or French toast?
French toast.
Beach house or mountain cabin?
Beach house.
Hugger or handshaker?
Hugger.
Thanksgiving or the 4th of July?
4th of July.
Suit or sweatpants?
Suit.
Pearl Jam or Nirvana?
Nirvana.
Living it up during the day or all about the nightlife?
All about the nightlife.
Pajamas or all natural?
Ooh. Depends.
That's an answer.
Okay.
Dinner and a movie in theaters or take out and turn on the TV?
Dinner movie in the theaters.
And now this is a doozy. fake Christmas trees or real Christmas trees?
Okay, this is was a huge debate in my house. I have to say, because I was always the one who had to take the decorations and the lights off the trees, right? And after it dries up, it sort of swallows everything because it folds up and you can't get anything out of there. A couple of times I just threw the whole thing away because I couldn't get the darn lights off.
With the family heirloom ornaments on it.
Exactly. Like, screw it. So, fake trees. And you buy scented candles.
I love
buy
that.
a $500 fake tree, right?
Yeah.
If you can, and then you use it and use it and use it.
Right. You get your money's worth.
Exactly.
I love that if that's a rapid fire list of questioning, that is the one that can't be rapid fire.
It can't be.
It always just is like people, yeah.
There's a debate.
Wait, but I do want to know I want to know the final question to 10 questions or 7 questions.
You want to do it anyway?
Can
Even
we
though
just
we didn't
do
that?
number 10?
Okay, yeah, all right. It's number 7 now.
Number
but,
7.
All right, so where is it? Okay, so number 7. Oh, yeah, the most important question. I ask everybody this question, even in life, when I meet people or whatever, because I believe that your answer to this question tells me everything I need to know about you.
Okay.
Phillip Keene.
Yes, Brett.
Major Crimes series finale aired a couple days ago. You can still find it out there on demand.
Movie
Download
coming
it
out.
on iTunes, all kinds of stuff. Secret kind of movie coming out soon, but he'll be back to tell us all about it. What is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit. Pollen.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio, or subscribing on YouTube, or listening wherever you get your podcast. And if you like what you heard, people, hey, just tell a friend.
Tell them.
That's all. Or your mom. You know, maybe your mom's looking for some entertainment in the morning. Just go tell her. Hey, I got something for you, Mom.
Driving the kids to school.
That's it.
We're family friendly.
Say, I was trying to think of a different language for you to say goodbye in, but I
Do
can't.
it in Dutch.
I don't. Is there a Dutch goodbye? What is Dutch goodbye, Philip?
Oh gosh, that I don't remember.
By the way, telling someone a Dutch goodbye sounds like a inappropriate
really does.
move in the boudoir.
We could say it in German.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
Choose.
Truce.
Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Producer Katie's on Twitter and Instagram at Katie LeClaire. You're going to have to figure out how to spell it, though. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. There's 2 V's at the end of that. You can follow the show on any social media, including Facebook at Brett Davern Show. Today's guest, Phillip Keene, can be found on Twitter at Phillip Keene, Phillip Keene, Keene. Same thing on Instagram and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Keeping it consistent.
Keeping it easy.
Exactly. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We
It's
really
good to see you
appreciate
again.
it. It is very good to see you. Once again, for Boy Wonder and Katie LeClaire, and people texting in from the 920, the 205, the 44, the 928, the 619, the 570, the 562. We really do appreciate you guys. I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. That was our show. We will see you tomorrow for a big Friday edition of the show. But for now, good night, Frank Abagnale.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow on Adobe Radio Live, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.